Right, I'm welcome back. See you now joining our high Adom TV. Now watch the Jumadi near the bro. Media Sempa. Only internet. If Samria, copy him say no do bebo. I did Jumadi and bebe. Ain't my bigger for me on better chinko. My medal modi. But before then, no, the kind say Ghana gold. Said they faculty coin so. If we are the kwaman on enough husika, yen to me accounted for. Ewa maimo. Obekaya, Mampany is excellence in another Danko Kufuado. In 2018, okay, say some $5 billion to me accounted for. Emra, a call, Dubai. Now, and one to say fallout from that. Joy News, a very special documentary on Sedia Ghana. You good, you know, your faculty can say to me, we are na yen to me accounted for. Yen corner for young show documentary be a buy, reckon was.
A man who has wide knowledge of how national security operates at the airport gives an insight into how the operatives work to compromise the system. He agrees to this interview on condition of anonymity.
Most of the time, the gold that people have been complaining goes always pass through airports without going through the channel, the normal channel. Is through aviation security and other security agencies at the airport, especially aviation security. The ladies, they are mounting the security check at the central screening. So most of the time, the women put it in their bags, their hand luggages. So when they scan and then they see it, will seize the items, then the person will pay money, then they release it to the person to take it out of the country.
Give us a breakdown of how this is done.
They have a middleman at the airport who work it out with the aviation security, those at the central screening. One, let me tell you how Chinese people smuggle gold out of Ghana. They package it in a cigarette packet. They mold it in a four square, small sizes, like 10 kilo. I don't know the weight of the kilos. Then they put it in the middle of the cigarette packet, and then they put cigarettes, and then they seal it, and then they put it in the back of the cigarette, the curtain. Then they will use storybooks. Then they put it on top, and then they solid tape it on it. So when it is in their luggage, and they are scanning it, you see the image as a book, but under the back image of the book, you see something that is unidentified. So when they do physical checking and they open them, then you see that it is gold. Then aviation will take money, and then they allow them to take it out. And they are making more money than government self at the airport. If Ghana Airport Company and every worker at Ghana Airport is going to work seriously for the state, I'm telling you, Ghana Airport alone, money that they will make there can pay the whole country. But at the end of the day, the money that goes to people's pocket is almost 70% goes to people's pocket than what goes to the government. That is why government is losing more revenue at the airport there.
The managing director of the Ghana Airport Company discounts these claims. According to him, the assumption that established protocols are not observed is false. He adds that there are measures in place to ensure strict adherence to established standard operating procedures. This man we call Willie Brown, for the purposes of anonymity, is a politically exposed individual. He doesn't only operate illegal small-scale mining concessions, he also has a lot of insight into the networks involved in the smuggling of gold.
Similar to your price. Okay. Yes, similar to your price. How one way to make it. One is it or what on one do you are? So now should you be clear price with the normal appreciation? Okay. Yes, I know.
Willie Brown promises to introduce the team to a shipping line that will charge us less than what the state-owned PMMC would take on the gold we intended to export. He talks further about how many gold smugglers beat the system to rob the nation of badly needed revenue.
What do you want to say? Me can say, Diana, 20 pounds, we have killing for you. Any sectors, now, even on your party, you say, it could be a no, hey, you architect, hey, that's another way, you know the fact. It could be all right. It could be around 5 sectors, you know, the way you are doing. Now they are called market. But you know, they say, oh, so I have and I say,
Willie Brown introduces us to one of the managers of the shipping line who promises us to help us cheat the system. He says the team will have to pay him 8% of the cost on each pound of gold we intend smuggling.
Because now, self is more than what I'm telling you. Because now, at Japan, you know what they brought to Japan. Unless you give me a statement from there where you bought the gold. So the 3% will go to whatever they bought the gold. And that one will deduct from the whatever I'm trying to do it now. The Japan deal have started now. So in the gold will ship it out. Now they are taking 3% of total volume now.
Okay.
Smuggling of gold is an illegality, it's a criminal act. So if you have a syndicate which smuggles gold, it's purely a criminal act, and the Criminal Investigation Department will have to find a way of investigating this report. As well also that the Precious Minerals Marketing Company and the Minerals Commission itself have tasked them to come up with reforms and come up with strategies to ensure that we have a regime in Ghana which will make it difficult or even impossible for people to smuggle our gold out of our country. But clearly we will conduct the investigations, and then we'll strengthen the institutional framework of the Minerals Commission and the PMMC to ensure that we're able to put the mechanism to forestall the smuggling of gold out of our country.
Well, I was sharing some joint news investigative piece, and I was sharing. I was changing my DNA when I was sharing Ghana, your gold. I bet Danny be indeed. Adena and Crawford quite enough to me smuggle the gold out of the country. And you become once a menra. It could see the biggest political program in Ghana. I want to my SHS. And they don't share the national dialogue on Galamsey. Now, she said they are handful. Or more buafu now, she said there. Did one a baho or more casa now to me say. And I'm saying a idea a higher power. And I pay. Kamal Dean Abdullahi, a Deputy Communications Director, New Patriotic Party, will join me. Kamal Dean, me Makwaba, Bibi Abokode. Well, I'm sure they will share the investigative piece. What do you make of it?
Well, Maminchia, I have one, Mensanchia, one, we do my phone so. Now, me wish you Obiara a very happy weekend. My kind of say, we know, now, yam party phone so, and Kahun say, after election, the following day and the next day after election, a campaigning season for the next election. Until ye reorganize a party, mesre me the more opportunity ya more dear mommy a catch a party for say. A party, we must fight it, but we can only fight it. To me, ama yem penny for so ama omo concern. Omutie concerns from the grounds. Sebe ya party ni betimi akweni. Na yanso ye no party no yanso party no so yi na akweni. Na denti a masha free party assembly. Unim say the president of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, on this Galamsey matter, okay, on issues of Galamsey, or the say whatever na ban ye abwa amasa how na Galamsey e de bre ye no in the form of your environment and okwenso a illegal mining no so no e bia gude na omba ba nya no emfa kwan paso no. He wouldn't even be worried if he has to put his presidency on the line.
Yeah.
Okay, pa. We say it was an important matter. It was again na etimi ediso. No kaye. Ampampa otuhwana mo. committees came out, Operation Vanguard, a lot of issues. It's not to say 100%. Nipa juma na woye.
Yeah.
So committee ni mo no bibi eto atwuma. Ana galamsey omo mo watch mo hwehwe a galamsey enkoso ana ebekoso no. Bibi eto atwuma nipa juma. I'm not saying say na ban no enya 100% fight against galamsey.
But as president,
yeah.
What can say? First of all, would you say the fight against galamsey is successful?
The fact say what ma dwene ho aba out with that idea. Mo media for so support ye. Ahemfo support ye. Penyimfo CSOs bebre eba out support ye. That alone is worth mentioning and is worth being given credit.
But at the end of the day, they achieve success.
Until I make her say, nipa juma na woye. Man can say yanya 100%. But the fact that we have started it, akwa national dialogue at a point, and assign national dialogue biom no. My member my boss say enra mo sister station.
Yeah.
Asempa the way of shas here. Akwa dialogue ama nyina. Because it's on the back of what the president said at his inaugural speech. Obekaya.
Yeah.
Investor osabo galamsey no so. Ose no fit say ye nyina beji galamsey fight atum. Na bebi a beto twuma na be ehia correction no na ete corrections aba na yetima aye na so I think in the words of the president, you know, office said there's a lot to be done yet. But because ebi mo unim den check o kan sa no mama kan say MC answer na wa bisa question no wa ban mu a office say we enye yen nyina yen fight against media so ehun say there be enye obi aba on board no na obi o person oba ba mu no no there politics.
Wait, but
and it's, of course, and that is where the problem is. And I'm not saying say NDC nkwa and MPP nkwa and we nkwa. It is a system we have built in the eyes of polarization at MYA. Say party we wa ban mu. Ne ese fata say be ma Ghana no. And I'm saying no opposition no. Enyo media menfo aso.
But Kamal, you agree say yet cases of even though Omampeni aka, but Omampeni ono ankasa ne party for allegedly.
I just said that it's a human institution.
So
but bear ni ho a oye juma entochima.
Okay.
And I am saying that if reports came out say we eye ade a enye yetima ye ho investigation ya establish ya nipa na was office emra na was office emra.
Okay, so
that's the point.
As president, who making this public statement.
Yeah.
Now we're putting people in charge. And you are not seeing it the way I was so hunwa. What do you do as president?
I'm not sure as baby yeti galamsey fight is over. Because Omar Fighter Bedru said they had modalities put in place for small scale mining to come in. And
yeah.
Okay? That means a lot of work had gone into it. And again, I'm repeating myself, say, you may not have had 100%. But on the balance of it, why your positives works in the course of the positive work, negativities be so ebam.
Okay.
But I'm saying that we should not dwell on the negativity.
No, but if the negatives, outweigh the positives,
which
we need to do.
Well, will be some question. One man can't tell me say the negative outweigh the positives.
So, for example,
you have not been able.
For example, our water bodies, are they clean?
The
water bodies, are they clean?
That is not negativity.
Galamsey na near stopping, still cost one as a cost.
Me that say, just say any negativity. At the end, a call galamsey fight. Water bodies was one of the major concerns.
Yes.
Me what?
Sure.
Now, if the water bodies was one of the major concerns, yet me call in it, no. The fact remains, say, yet me achieve galamsey fight na me say Debbie. Going concern. Ye gusua ye hujuma. Because as we speak, Operation Vanguard has not been withdrawn. As we speak, sir, watchdogs now put here have not been withdrawn. Work is going on. As we speak, Omo register small scale mining companies be brave. You be more concessions now. Was so deserve it. Now you try almost send you my omojuma. However, why wouldn't the concession now a galamsey no only who coin? It is still illegal. Now the water bodies question I will be saying, in terms of sanity, once I get the regulatory measures sanity ebemuno. Of course, it wouldn't take a day for the water bodies to what? To clear.
So let's measure. Measure the first term, first 4 years. To me, I'm for 4 years. I'm for clear water bodies many and
yeah.
what is the guarantees that the next 4 years?
That is why I wouldn't like pessimism in this matter. A fighter, until the president can say, a fighter, I was say, and a bizarre rhetorical question whether it was good for a government to rise up and then get support from the people, or it was bad. Do you need to answer bizarre question? No, because of the polarization and Mikayo. Other candidates, Eko Jinam, Galamsey fights areas. Eka say, they bad. I don't know because yes, small scale mining, or because Galamsey, Achina Kotum, and I say, they buy Beja Obia. You see, you create an impression out there, say, Nipana or not, Abano Akujano, well, you Jumano, and then Nipana said, the president. And when you do that, I think we lose the fight collectively. I am happy, said the president has said, say, here, say, you know, and of course, multimedia, you have shown the way. First, you have been able to go into this gold syndicate investigation. You've unearthed a lot of things. Secondly, NRA, Jumedi I see here on this national dialogue on this small scale mining and Galamsey and whatever. No, I think at the end of the day, no, and also will come to shape your way of thinking and way of doing things.
Okay, come out. Now, President, I call it for national dialogue on Galamsey, just as you said, and Raokosi saying, I initiate it. But don't you think that before our president and Kobe make that statement, say, on the presidency, a better so, he should have rather called for a national dialogue. I
think we are still going about, because first of all, the idea to even fight against Galamsey was a national call. First of all,
if it was,
what to Obama president?
Yes.
Or you're president of the Republic of Ghana. We are MPP, no NDC, no whatever you are. The fact is that you are to Obama, you are mandate.
Yeah.
What ba out of the catcher say, man who say way, a dear hemo. Say your mind.
Yeah.
Say your water bodies, your environment.
Yeah.
Na me percent kayina edi yina edi ya honde eku etiasa yi no.
Na nyesa no ma initially.
No, of course, the fact that it's a policy that has rolled out is for Mother Ghana.
No, but it's different from some Mampeni Beja Kase. It calls for a national dialogue. Don't you think, say, at the time of Mampeni Kase or the presidency here Tosuno, that was the time it was a national dialogue.
As a pioneer,
would you agree?
Time president Eka Galamsey Huansem. Mekai pass NDC for F1. Media, Kramu forme media against Galamsey Mufuaso. The fourth estate of the realm.
Would you
say? Parliament and so Omutinase, Omusia Kunya, Omufuaso. Just say all the critical stakeholders in our national system no more. Omunina ejitu say in KM fight. Ahim fonso ejitu. Until Oka said the call was not nationalistic. I think we know where we differ. I start to differ with you.
With the examples are my all the institutions will be about together. Say Mboa. Is that not what they are saying?
Obviously.
And the national call. Then it means it's not necessary.
It is, you see, that's why I said it was a good...
Because Obia Shemubi, and it was nationalistic.
Going concern.
And Tiwobana because a national caller. What again? And our person
because in the course of it, you know,
we failed.
Ebimu failure. Ebimu crowd the politics. Until no samba at because say same way here say yina esanti say kunya. Na yentimintia jitu say yina will fight it. Now if in the course, ebimu the politics, in the course, ebimu the intro, in the course, ebimu the essay. Again, man said negativities and see. Because we all saw what happened in the excavators matter. We all heard what happened in the excavators matter. Some were true, some were lies. Some will come and give their own figures because of politics. Ebimu so in the corner bededi. Me hear na natural lands and natural resources minister. Me chena na pay. Me na Abuja po. Of course, when they asked him, vetting, no, on my right figures, he gave figures.
Yeah.
Contrary to what has also been in the media, there's a propaganda.
Okay.
And I make say, because of some of these lies, some of these untruths, and not the actual sense to do something a papa mayinano, a year. Until Nanado, President Saka say, same way a dear hemo, a high. I think it still calls for a national dialogue to sit down and agree. Now, who said, so we criticize the crana. It be a process, in the course of it doing, criticize here. Make sure your cynicism, comes out right.
But Kamaldeen, she Cameron and him the catcher. President called for a national dialogue. I recall, say, NDC time, they also called for the Senchi consensus. That was a national dialogue. MPP, Manko. Now you are calling for a national dialogue. Do you expect the NDC to join you?
It's very interesting. First of all, if you want us to go back and make comparison, I mean, comparing Senchi and then your friend is saying this illegal galamsey system.
Senchi was critical.
With
it was
the
about the
respect.
economy and then
with the girl respect. You see, people have continuously tried to chastise MPP for not going to Senchi. First, the manner in which the invitation came and when the invitation came. I was a national executive then of the party, a member of steering committee, member of national council, member of NEC, your committee so on. Time my invitation as to whether it was, okay, indeed, properly carved out, say, MPP bar was another matter. Because economy seminar, on for invitation ma obina in any china. What can I say? Nippon ever prepare so about the man on the paper. But the timing of invitation was a matter.
But granted, one of your party stalwarts wanted to go. Mama and uncle.
The point is,
despite the timing.
The timing was, I'm only giving you the timing. And I'm also again telling you, say, Nipana wonu kwako siya kunyano. How well and ready was the person to listen to the other side of the divide? Because, you see, it is your thinking. Letter now, what they brought, no? Was it an afterthought? Because time in that, boy, you know. One ebimu I prepare. Now I train 11th hour, and it was an afterthought. Don't
you think, sir? Don't you think, sir? Maybe Nipani Judy said we will be. So what Danny and Yane Ukraine about the economy?
You see, economy, the management of an economy is not kids' play. And yet for jokers, with a great respect, a serious business. For preparation, for you to adequately prepare yourself and come and talk. It's not for you to just get up and say, oh, sorry, I know I call. It's saying, if you call Senchi, if you say, a damn head, damn papa be a medium, a tea, papa be a grand, papa be a midi. That is not what the economy is talking about. If you call Senchi, Emma report, I'm media mode of Gojan, and a damn papa be a medium or Senchi Mumbe, and a grand papa be a midi. This is not what the economy is about. The economy is about serious minds put together. In any case, you call Senchiko, the homegrown policies are what they call out, what came out of it.
No, but it's because
I'm only asking you. What came out of it?
Maybe more participate and Kosa.
In any case, make us say, Senchina, Yakonum tea, MPP Amana. What came out of it?
It was the national call. Anyway,
but I think as a message
yes, you're fine on to the national call now.
Yeah.
Because it's still politics. And the MPP NDC, Muninamu play politics. Now, national call. How do you expect? First of all, most much Shokrata Koma NDC said this national dialogue on Galamsey in Monfamon and Jimbo.
First of all,
my extended hand to them.
First of all, I'm not sure it has been formalized yet after the president's speech on the inaugural.
Okay.
Maybe yet to be formalized to look at the national. I think I say you try as much as possible. Say Motima Shasie, Mama Minister Bekasa, Ahemfo Bekasa, stakeholders Bekasa, send a bit marco. But you see, as empowering in Chino, let me add this: Ghana is a talking nation. I'm repeating it again. Ghana, ye kasadodo, ye nyejuma. Ye kasa and mabuno edisika esiumenim no kwani da ho am se mumman ka no kure en kwala e wo saka wo mu obehu obi o say hey me dey ma hit $3 million $4 million a 19-year-old boy o papa o mama e hwe no obi akofa $3 million onye adwuma bia you are comfortable what of you wudem o sorry a wa betena TV so say aban dey enwanye hwe. Look at the gold syndicate that you have unearthed.
Yes.
Normal ekoso.
Yes.
Yet we come and sit here and then we do talking and then we chastise only government.
No, but at the end of the day,
individuals, the attitude of us is what will shape Mother Ghana.
Yes, but Kamal, you agree,
but
sir.
Unfortunately, your attitude no any juma.
Kamal, you agree, sir. Yenya to Obama president, all the powers, you know, a shedding.
Oh, Debbie, but you
have. On there, appointed, almost all the heads of the institutions.
Yeah.
A president. And see, if or as president, what appointee will be to a particular institution, and BB koso na enye na back to your doorstep, what do you do?
Is interesting. President ne appointee the power man.
Yes.
Nipa na or appointee no ono nipa so na be ejuma. Tina meka say mo media kwa no mo you are we refer to you as fourth estate of the realm, as watchdogs. Most muka ho obia has a role to play.
We are playing our role.
Nipa na ya appointing no any nipa ya appointing obia no as citizens no nyina will have a role.
Sure.
I remember in 2016 Nanado winning year. Yes swearing in on 2017 January 7 January. Or can say or say do not be spectators.
Yes.
Be citizens.
Sure.
We just say ye nyina e wo say ka ho. Nti sabi on the president of the Republic of Ghana there. Onipa ba court honom no.
Yeah.
Nyakopon man ni menu. Ontimi enhu be biara.
That is why we are appointing Crawford.
Very good. And that is why I make say nkofo na wa appoint to omo no. Any nkofo na yenso a yon party ye timamofo no ana ye amanfo no. Yes, we have a duty to make sure the right thing is done. What you say?
Sure.
Tim je nyina hwe han na your attitude enya dey be boya. Then of course the country is what we are killing. And not anybody. You see, I want us to depart entirely, not entirely, partially from blaming only government.
No.
And not blaming even ourselves and our attitude.
No, Kamal, you blame government. But the Americans say, government, on no power in the crown. And now we are appointing Crawford. And Crawford now are appointing them to go and manage those institutions. You know, I buy what GDA said, they can do it. Knowing very well, so how many human beings that be. I recall President's first term, remember no appointment, you know, of prime ministers, you know, one after the other. They stood by him. Now, what kind of more credentials, you know, what catch Ghana for say, this is the reason why I'm appointing Kamaldeen to this sector. And if Kamaldeen woke up, na Nyoman Kosuya, and then I was a president here.
It's obvious, said the president would have to ask Nyoman Kosuya. But of course, we do not just get up and then try as much as possible to say, ye be gu obi hufi, abra ye ni nyina so bia. And also de ba. Wa point to obi fefefe. Nipa no ye nedwuma. Obi ti ba bia, we kra wa ko wie ska, we yesi na ohwa anyina so bia ni ho. Enam politics nti no bia o say president won act. Presidents do not act like that. Make I bar president bar conference bi. The bar association president then can assembly. Or say the rule of the game is evidence. To fight corruption, be able to unearth it with the evidence that it demands. Now the authorities will also act. And also, say Osaka Bibi, or say the various institutions are also omojuma no. Yam ma omonye omojuma. Na ntimi enyina enko. Ansa na wo so a wo tie a wo timamani a wo hwe no. Na wo so wo tima contribute meaningfully, not just saying anything. Tina ma example about excavators. Ebi mo ti baby a 800 and something excavators for we say 1,500 excavators. We say now so na the kwan no e da baby a ye de ato nchen. And na me say ye pese ye gu obi hu finti. Ye kan sem ne tra na ye ko e baby. Ti me ka say o mampanyin a appointed. O mampanyin say ye nyadwuma. Na wo so a we timamani a wo ti oman mu no. Wo so wo the duty to protect the country by bringing out factual, if you like, critique backed by evidence, so that the institutions will work with it and then we're able to go. But it can't be politics. I don't think it's going to happen.
Kamaldeen Abdullahi, the name of the game is evidence. More per evidence. Joy news and more evidence. Into the number you found. That is the evidence.
Joy news
on smuggle gold. You know, that is the evidence.
You see, in as much
first of all, what did you say evidence?
Of course, even before this gold syndicate, I believe what has triggered this investigation, even though I have not been told what had triggered it, factors. But I want to believe, said, in the public domain, somewhere in 2018, Omanpenyin Ekaye, in one of his State of the Nation address, said we're losing close to $5 billion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That means, of course, there was a rot that they have Omanpenyin so And I think on the back of that, you know, now multimedia and so multiple bomodin aquakoyesa documentary, which of course I commend you solidly for doing that. However, me share documentary no echo wie. Now me bisa me who say, who are those culpable? She say, your airports no and borders no air porous. The documentary just came out. Sometimes meetings of national security, you and I are not privy to it. What you say? The National Security Council will have to do their meeting. Then, of course, the National Security Coordinator or the Minister will have to go and brief the President. You and I are not privy to it. You have no idea what the National Security will do on this matter. But, and now say me no when you preview no, it came out. They have to make sure. I said in the documentary, no, the MD for Ghana Airports was interviewed or contacted. Or said, some people along the line were caught for some untoward behavior, and so they were punished as a matter of fact. As to whether it's true or not, I believe, like I said, national security and the other security agencies no be investigation to it. The other out here, you see, that is why I think we shouldn't jump to a conclusion. Say we SCT, and everybody say, Debbie, you have been able to come out with a proper documentary. It will inform a Juma Abino so Ebabaye. So yeah, let us give Abino little time on this matter and see going forward how they would act on some of these matters.
And so would you say, sir, for example, Yeka Ghana Airports Company, indeed, a Hona and your Madudwanafa, would you say, sir, Nipa Mampeni appointing a call on that vigilance, on keeping an eye on the operations of the airport?
Again, I am saying that we cannot just sit here to pass judgments.
We're not passing judgment.
And of course, you see, the job you have done, a great job. But I'm saying that it could even be on the blind side of the managing director of the airport, even though Abaya appointed. The unscrupulous ones, and now Omo Nipa Bonifono, they may know very well say managing director will not allow some of this thing to happen. Na sebi bibi e wo bi chia say illegal no more we aye we dey so wo bebo no
the managing director on him
wo dey so wo bebo no on him go for na ejuma ndi no ono so bi sa no say even so some time no ebi mo ye bibi a ye punish omo ye chi omo amomo ye ekweyi what you say. You see, I want on the back of even at this documentary, the movie documentary now, ebia enka a report, and I believe maybe multimedia will have done that because they know better.
Definitely.
A report implicating some people you may not even be able to put on site on video. You understand? Even though naming and shaming is important, but sometimes not to shake your own system. Media people, you are a bit circumspect. You will be able to put together a report and say. Nipas Messi, Munyan Shishmubium. National security and no more coso. I believe you might have done some of this work. So point I'm making is say, why Juma? After this, the government must also work on it. But the government is also aware, say, Ghana Shradie, Intina ye kase, let us put in Shishaya about Mabua, Ama a good dena yenya, ana minerals are yenyo Ghana no. We are able to monitor and make sure this money comes into it. Me share Kwawe Evans Joy News analysis now on this particular gold stealing matter or whatever smuggling matter. Sikana na share no. Na Evans say ma analysis akwanya yebetimi this can be aye o Ghana. Boreholes are yebetimi esi o Ghana. Schools are yebetimi si e o Ghana. Na metimi hall me heard some say why are we doing this to Mother Ghana? Why? All in the name of lust for money. Akola kitwa bia sorry I made more than 10. More than 5. Nipa no so here salary e bia okuta 2,000, 3,000.
And yeah, more politicians, Mama.
It's not just politicians.
Sir,
it is look, let me tell you, the media is part of it. The media themselves is part of it. And I'm saying that the politician, the media, the whoever, now within that circle of growth of this country, we are part of it, we were to blame.
Come on,
the last
Mate.
is too much.
Well, it's about 20 minutes at the top of the hour. We're joining our Adom TV. Now, watching Jumedie. And yeah, they bro, I was your summary, you be trying one bar. Yeah, bar conversation about us. Stay tuned.
So the 3% will go